Hi everyone, I'm Lisa with I Create Perlers, and today we're going to be working on the Super Mario Brothers 3, and we're going to make Spiney. So if you're going to be participating, go ahead and collect your stuff and let's get ready. Alrighty, so here we are. So I will be honest, I did try to make this video before, but I hadn't realized that my camera was set too high, so I didn't catch the bottom portion of Spiny as I was making him. So I had almost gotten to the point of ironing when I realized that I had done that. So you gotta see me post mistake try to make him again. But I'm still going to cover all of that that I spoke about before. So if the video is too slow for you, feel free to, of course, speed it up. I keep it in kind of real time. I don't speed up the video because just in case there's somebody watching who wants to be doing the same projects at the same time, I want to keep that available for them. So let's see. Now I need a bunch of red. But yeah, as soon as I noticed that I recorded the video and had the bottom half as I was making the bottom 4 or 5 rows that you couldn't see me making them at all. Of course, I had to go back and try to fix it, but unfortunately, what was done, and so here we are making this again, which I enjoyed it a lot the first time. But you know, it's been nice to I've been getting super inspired by like old retro nostalgia stuff. Doing this Mario Brothers thing has really been nostalgic for me, and I think the next couple of I'm gonna try to put on the schedule for me to make some like records or floppy disk or old gaming controllers or console, depending on what's available. I gotta get them sketched out though. Kind of look up reference pictures of them. I'm excited because you know it's bringing back so much nostalgia for me. But it's making me feel old at the same time. When you watch the gaming systems you used to play on become retro and old school, it definitely makes you feel old very fast. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, got 3 there. 4, 5. And 1. What is the first gaming system that you played on though? That I remember the original Nintendo. And even before that, my parents had a Macintosh computer that I used to play Frogger on all the time. I remember my parents actually got rid of it, and I was really sad because I couldn't play Frogger anymore. But I remember when Xbox first came out, that was a huge deal. Because PlayStation was already out, and so was Nintendo, but it was just really cool. Or I think PlayStation was out. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I was really young back then, so my time frames are a little off from time to time. Because, you know, little kids don't have perception of time. So, but yeah, would you, if we can make record coasters. No pun intended, but you can make some coasters. I saw somebody else making like CD coasters. That was pretty interesting too, because it made me feel CDs are old too. I remember when my parents used to joke around, you have to rewind the DVD. And I did that a couple of times to my kids, and just to watch them look befuddled on what they were supposed to do. It's kind of funny. Let's see. 2 red, white, and 2 black. 2 red, white, and so here's the head of Spiney. Spiney just really gets in the way. I mean, I know that's exactly what his job is, but you always find him in browser. I said that on the last one too. Bowser, not browser. You always find him in Bowser's castle. Oh no, my beads are running away from me. I'm trying to put them in my hand and they're spilling off the camera. Let's see. Yeah, it makes me laugh though that the consoles that I played on as a kid, my kids come home telling me that I'm old. Apparently I'm really old to them. I think us adults are old to any child, but it's been making me think about whenever the stuff that we used to say as kids, and oh my gosh, like back in my day, this is what video games were. And then just the immediate cringe from every kid. I can feel it from every kid. Ugh. Okay. I'm almost done with the going around. I'm going to do the outline to Spiny Shell. I'm going to do this outline here. So that way I can just fill in his spikes with the white. So that's 5 up, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really don't know when the first time, I can't recall the first time I saw Spiny, and like every new character, you're like, what's this? But I'm that kid who, as they're playing the game, goes, what's this? Can I touch it? And immediately lose a life because of, I can't touch it. But what's weird is like, it's kind of funny that in real life, I'm like, ooh, don't touch that. It's probably dangerous, but in a video game, I'm like, touch it. See what happens. Let's see. And we're almost done here with Spiny shell. As you can see, I'm running out of black beads to place. And that's 6 up, 4, 5, 6 over and there. Alrighty, so now it's just placing all of the white beads in there. My dog seems fairly interested in something. She's staring at me like I didn't say any of the key words that get just about every dog ears perked up, but apparently she's interested. So if you have the tweezers, feel free to use them. If you don't have tweezers, don't even worry about it. For me, it's just a preference thing. It makes it faster for me to do this. Makes it a little bit easier because I have been known to try to place beads and end up shooting them across the room on accident because I was pinching them too hard with my fingers, or trying to put a bead down in a tight spot and ending up knocking over a bunch of beads at the same time. So okay, so we're almost done here. So I will give a reminder while I'm working on this part. If you want to go ahead and get your iron started, feel free to. I found one more bead and it goes right there. Go ahead and get your iron started if you want to. If you want to make the ironing process go by a little bit faster. If you are a youngster, please, geez, you know, have an adult help you. We want to be safe and be careful. So let's be safe. If you need adult assistance, please get that or have an adult supervise. But I'm going to go ahead and turn on my iron. And while that heats up, I'm going to let it heat up and get ready for ironing. So I will be right back. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and place the paper right on top of the project. And we're going to iron in a circular motion. So let the iron do all of the work. It does take a little bit longer. The lighter the color of the bead, the longer it takes for it to fuse or melt. And the darker the bead, the quicker it happens. So you just have to be patient. Make sure you're going in a kind of circular motion. It just makes it even. But take care with the edges. You want to make sure all of your edges are getting done. Because if you don't, when you go to take it off the board, it won't stay together. So and you don't have to press hard. Let the iron do all of that. It will happen. It will come together. Sometimes it just takes a little bit longer. And we're just going to keep going in a circle. And I feel good with that. So I'm going to go ahead and take it off, flip it over. You can see all of the edges look pretty still together. And be careful when you're doing this part of it. If you need to let it cool first, please let it cool. And I'm going to go ahead and flip it and iron the other side. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I usually do. So I'm going to just go ahead and finish ironing up this side, and I will be back in just a moment. All right, so there we are. I'm going to just get something heavy and place that right on top of the project. I got a world history book for that. So I'm going to give it a few minutes to cool down. I put the book on there to stop it from curling, but as soon as it is done, then I will be back to show you the end result. Alrighty, so here we are. The project has cooled down, and there it is. So it doesn't have to be super thin. Sometimes I iron them a little thinner, sometimes I don't. But anyways, there is our project. So thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.